All right, what are we doing, baby?
We are going to see a painting of mine in a gallery up there, which is like across from a Frank Lloyd Wright house and in a beautiful park. It's beautiful. Definitely the coolest place my artwork has been displayed thus far in my life and career. The show opened in December, and for some reason I'm just telling you about it now. Well, this is actually, in fact, the last weekend you can go to this show. And apparently it's free to get in. Apophenia is what this show is called. The tendency to perceive meaningful connections between unrelated things. Which makes sense because this is an open call, unjuried showcase of contemporary Southern California artwork. And apparently this show is a tradition and has been going on for a number of years. So it was really cool to be part of that tradition, especially because I'm relatively new to LA. This gallery is so cool and so atmospheric and airy and bright. I kept thinking I'd seen all of it and then I'd find another branch or another room. But the first room I visited was the bathroom.
Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for.
Always have to pee. Always pissing.
And washing our hands.
I had absolutely no idea where my artwork was, so it was fun kind of being like, okay, we gotta look through all the artwork and see if we can recognize mine. But actually, we found it almost right away because it was in the main hall of the gallery. So here are some of my favorites, and I apologize for not getting the names of all the artists. If you happen to see yourself on this video, please let me know and I will tag you. I really enjoyed the show. I really didn't know what to expect, and just like the level of diversity and representation and also in media. You know, you had everything from sculpture to painting to textiles to glass to light. It was really cool to see a show that included not only seasoned professionals but also emerging artists, beginner artists, and student artists. The hallway where my artwork was had these hammocks made out of spoons, and I just thought that was conceptually interesting. You know, like if you actually put a body on that, they would immediately break. There's two of them, so it just makes me think of tension and relationships and couples. This was Ashley's favorite, this elaborate, cool vase just with this one little flower. This was so neat. I couldn't figure out if it was like meticulously painted or printed, but it was cool to zoom in on it and realize that it wasn't like an embroidered fabric, it was actually like a Bounty paper towel. This one was really neat because this is woven material, and the materials are all paper materials that the artist collected, face masks, receipts, and tickets and things like that. When we went to drop off our artwork, this guy was actually one step ahead of me in line. It was cool to see his piece in person. So if you happen to be in Los Angeles, please check out Barnsdall Art Park. It's really cool, a really cool space, a really neat perspective, 360 perspective of Los Angeles. You'll be able to see the Hollywood sign in Griffith, and some cool artwork for free.